like somebody's actually talking. Then there's parts that you can tell, okay, it's a computer. But either way, I'd do her. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe not. Alright, so we're gonna load bowl 4. Just cause. Because, we can. It's Sunday night. Let's finish off this weekend right. Scratch my ear. Alright, so now I'm going to readjust the headset. One of these days I'm going to get a better mic setup for that. But I think I'm always going to broadcast off of the app because it's just so awesome. I thought the studio app on the laptop was good, and it is. But it's clunky. This is convenient, right? This is just awesome. I can throw it on the iPad or phone, anything. Portable. If you're also using Spreaker and broadcasting, you know what? I'm curious what you prefer, the laptop or the phone. Mind you, I don't know if the app is the same on, say, Apple, but I'm an Android guy. I love Android. Apple can blow me. Seriously, Apple could blow me. I am not an Apple fan. The only reason I have iPads is for work and because my wife likes them. I personally don't have an iPad.
Have another puff.
Alright, you know what? I'm getting agitated, and my little friend there was right. I should have another puff. So let's hit it. It's puff time! Alright. It is strong, no? I'm actually curious how much in volume here am I actually smoking? One of these days I should see, I need a better scale. If you don't have a scale, you need to get one. Mine, of course, only goes to the gram, no, point or zeros, ones, none of that, which I wish it's not. It's more of like a kitchen Starford scale. I mean, it's dead accurate for poundage and all that type of stuff, or for an ounce. But when you want to know, like, am I at a gram, am I over a gram, it's worthless for that. But if I do, say, 5 or 6 bowls on the Evod, like, how much am I smoking? I'm curious. I guess the other way is just to take up the nug that I'm about to grind up and weigh that first. But the problem is there's always stem that you're not going to use, and my scale won't pick up the stem weight on its own. Let's face it, right? So even though this was a pretty big bowl, I burned most of it. So I did a pick and a flick. It's not looking too good. I'd almost be willing to toss that, but just cause, I'm gonna add a smidge. Probably close to about a smidge. Because that was definitely more than an ish. Alright. Alright, close that sucker up. Clear those lungs. Oh yeah, feel it all hitting now. Here we go. That was a little harsh. But that's 4 bowls, folks. That's 4 bowls. not. Now, when I first started this episode, and I kind of fucked up on the timing with the intro and the shit, I could have just stopped it right then and there, deleted that, 27 seconds and started over, but I was too lazy. Now thinking about it, I really wish I had, because I feel like that was just, but maybe that's typical me, that I fuck up something because I'm high. But at that time I wasn't high, I just hit the button too soon, and it was too stupid to stop. This is my self-confession, apparently. You know what? I want to know, what is your craziest session that you've ever had? Or how high have you... Yeah, the craziest session. What was the most you smoked in a crazy session? Like, what was it like? Like, what happened? Tell me something. ThePuffCast@gmail.com. We've got our cell phone number. I'll throw it in the description as well. You can find us on Massroots, Spreaker, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. All those guys. Comment anywhere. Feel free to say something. But what is your craziest session that you've ever had? Mine, I'd have to say, I want to say it was the brownies. The first time I've ever had any cannabis was through brownies. But no, I can't say it. I still think I could top it, maybe. So I'm thinking, craziest session I've ever had. You know, I'd say it was probably with the Bean. At his place, I smoked 40 bowls. He smoked 30. We were hitting the bongs. And yeah, that was a pretty crazy sesh. That was pretty crazy. We just kept smoking, and we're talking back to back to back, basically. 40 bowls over, I'm going to say 3 hours. Which I guess is not totally back to back, but still pretty freaking good, I think. Alright, so just picking out the bowl here. Fortunately, I hit the coil again, which kinda sucks. Because it's starting to warp a little tiny bit, so I gotta be careful with it, because it's gonna just fuck itself, and I can't afford to do it. This is my last most awesome coil. The rest of them are all getting pretty fucked, which sucks. And I do have one that battery's good, but I think the coil just, even though it's still intact, it was almost brand new. It just fried itself, and it won't light up, which kind of sucks because it was a good pen. And that was actually the first one that I gave to Bean, and then he gave it back and said that, it wasn't working. And yeah, I felt bad because I gave him something, his first pen, and I gave him one that wasn't even working properly. But switched it out with a better working one, and then yeah, he really got into those. It's kind of funny, the evolution of Bean's smoking, because I tend to get all my friends into smoking. Another buddy of ours, like 17 years ago now, we started smoking at the same time. I started kind of a little bit on my own prior to that, and then it was my idea that we buy smokes, but I didn't have ID. So I gave him the money, he bought the smokes, and then yeah, ever since then, boom, he's been fully addicted to smoking cigarettes. Whereas I could take it or leave it, right? But then there's the Bean. Got him into brownies. Brownies and Bean and brownies don't really work. They're not a good idea when he has too many. But then he got into using vaporizer, because I got him into that. And then from there, he kind of got himself into piping, which is cool. Then I gave him one of my pipes that I wasn't using. And then I got him into the Evods. And then I got him into the bongs. Because I'm not really a bong fan. I had one. Now, you could say I have one, but no, I basically leave it at the Bean's house. And he uses it every day. And then he bought another one for me to use. So, which is cool. When we're there, we'll have a bong sesh. And I haven't had one in a while, so you know what? I am looking forward to maybe having one maybe this weekend with the Bean. If the Bean can tear himself away from his life and I can tear myself away from mine, it will be nice. Good sesh with a good buddy. And of course, trying to work it out to, maybe see my other good buddy over in another little city nearby. Have a sesh with him, because I think he could use one too. So you know what, we got bowl 5. Oh, this is Black Rainbow from some place that I downloaded it from. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll link it in the description after. Give them the credit where the credit's due. Okay. Maybe I should try to find it right now. Should I? Better yet, go to the email, skip the search, find it now, and be able to tell you guys instead of wasting so much freaking time. Because I'm sure you guys would just love that. Where are we? Maybe it's not this account. Apparently I have too many accounts. Alright, let's try another account here. Not this account. You know what? It is... You know what? I got nothing here, folks. I got nothing. I can't find it. I could have sworn I got an email. Maybe I never did. Or it's on something else. Whatever. You know what? It's some decent tunes from a free source. I'm trying to give the shout out somehow, but I can't remember. You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll throw it out there for you guys. Do my due diligence and give that shout out. You know what? I'm going to say that I am fairly lifted right now. Definitely feeling it. Okay, cool. Shout out to Thick Stone Queen on Mass Roots for the follow. Thank you. It's got some pretty nice photos. A Raw fan. That's cool. Seems like everybody's into what do you call them? Shit, how did I forget that? Blunts, sorry. Yeah, blunts. I don't think I'd want to smoke a blunt. Because I've kind of smoked. Well, I smoked like little cigarette blunts with my brother-in-law. Because all he had was basically oil. Well, no, not even. No, stuff he had, it was kind of like a homemade shatter. A little looser, right? Not so, a little more soft. Put that in through, I guess cigars. Rolled it. Basically it's a blunt without cigar wrapper, basically. It's alright. You definitely do get high. But, I'm just not a big fan of taking big drags off anything with nicotine. So, this kind of kills it for me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Apparently I can't spell either. Oops, I can't spell it. No. ThePuffCast, that would be how you spell it, sir. Alright, we're gonna post that shit and close it. And hopefully the link's not too hard. Because unfortunately, if you're using the Massroots app, you can't click on the links. Which is a huge Debbie Downer. So, you know. Alright, let's look away from the TV so we don't get too confused and drawn in to something else, right? We gotta be here for the moment of what we're doing, which is having a sesh. Now, I'm just gonna